Hello and welcome back. This is the beginning of a new season. If you've missed the transfer and end of season review episode, which was out previously, then go back and look for that one before you progress onto this one, because you will see some of our new players. Or if you just want to join us at this juncture, our second season in the Italian League Serie C, then welcome to the Sicilian Defence. Hello and welcome to episode 11 of the Sicilian Defence. My name is Mark, and on today's episode we have our first two games of our second season in Serie C. We play Potenza at home and Palermo away from home. And, well, what can we say? I think you're pretty much up to date with all that's got on. If you are joining us and you haven't seen the transfer special, I'm not going to do a roundup of the transfers. You'll meet the team. You'll meet the new players. Excuse me. Quick roundup of the pre... I'm just going to pause a minute because I'm going to have a cough. I think we've got rid of it. I'm hoping so. Anyway, yes, pre-season we beat Bal 3-2. Sturm Graz, we lost 3-2. Reggiana... AC Reggiana, we drew 1-1. Cavese, we drew 3-3. Bescalighe, we beat 2-0. That was in the Coppa Italia Fanta first round. There in Siracusa, we won 6-0 in this one. Absolutely amazing game. Martin Pekar scoring 2 more goals, you will note in there. In the Coppa Italia Fanta second round, we lost 3-2. Not sure if we threw this one away or we actually came back into the game. I've got a feeling we threw it away, except it doesn't want to go into the thing now. Bastard. No, so we've come back. I'll edit that bit out. Ravgalier scoring after 9 minutes. They equalised through Schippenkase after 28 minutes. Conmi scoring his first goal for us after 29 minutes. Schippenkase scoring again after 37, so half time 2-2. Ravgalier had one disallowed on 83 minutes. And they beat us on 86 minutes. Schippenkase rounding off his hat-trick with that one. We do need to check him out, actually, I think. And just see what he is as a player. And that's going to play me up all afternoon now. Right, I'm going to come back in just a couple of seconds when we've sorted this out. Right, I'm hoping I've sorted out all our little technical issues there for a second or two. Yes, this is the player Uruguayan Schippenkase. He is there until the end of this season, but he is valued at 1.9 million. We need to keep one eye on him. We haven't shortlisted him. We will shortlist him because he was very deft against us. We'll scout him as well. Very deft against us in that one. So we may be able to pick him up. He's only 22 years old. Would be a good addition to the side for sure. Right, and after that we played Paganese and beat them. Excuse me, we beat them 4-3. This was a bit of a topsy-turvy game. Visconti giving us the lead. Moreau, Taza making it 2-1, and then Golfo and Meta giving us a 3-2 lead. They got one back through Gaeta on 74. Golfo rounding it off and giving us the win after 90 minutes, bang on time. So that's where we are. Right, we're not going to do any more than go through to our first game of the episode, and it is a game against Potenza at home. And here is the team that we have selected for this game. Marcellangi in goal. I'm sure I've not pronounced that right. Machigiani. Visconti, Clayton, Silvestri and Albertini. They're easy to say in our defensive line. Lori and Meta, our new central midfield. Golfo and Maserani are our wingers, with Comi and Rovgallier up front. Pecorino will be spitting feathers as he is on... oh, he's not on the bench actually. Where is he? Where are you? Pecorino might still be out injured actually, because he did pick up an injury. So it is possible that he is out injured. I've not filtered this for unavailable players. There we go. That makes life a bit easier to see. On the bench today, Manelli, Pinto, Rizzo, Gatto. Names from last season: Pellegrini, Pekar, can't get into the side, Masso, Calpai, De Paula, Piccolo, Zanchi and Diallo. I'm sure he would be on the bench if he was allowed to be on the bench. Oh, Pecorino, he's down there, but he isn't 100% fit. He can only play 75 minutes, so obviously still resting him out, which is why he's not appearing. Our top scorer from last season. So that is the side that we are putting out for this first game of the season against Potenza, and we'll see how we get on with this one. The goalkeeper needs a number because he's not long been in with us. Number 22. He was a later sign-in, of course. As we go through to the game, meet the players as they come up. You'll see which ones are which. It's taking a long time to warm up, and through to the dressing room. Right, pump fists. We are favourites for a reason. Make sure they're in left, in no doubt why. We're all composed, seemed motivated. Difficult at the start of the season to get anything really going. Good to be at home again. The grass looks fit, and we'll switch to this screen so that you can see me a bit better. And early days, not a lot happening. Visconti has a free kick to Lori. Visconti forward to Golfo. Golfo back to Lori. Lori now to Visconti. Visconti to Lori. Looking for a way out. It's crossing it wide now to Albertini. Albertini to Meta. Meta cross it in. Golfo! And that goes out for a goal kick. He's been putting those away in pre-season. Really would have expected him to hit the target. Silvestri now to Albertini, coming out from defence. Albertini comes forward. He's going all the way inside to Rovgallier, back to Albertini. He's going to get a cross in, and Kobe gets underway. Second goal of the season, having scored in the one of the Fanta games. But as you'll see, that was great crossing by Albertini, and Comi backed off enough to get his head and keep it down. 29 minutes gone, just short of the half an hour, and we have a goal lead. Visconti with the throw in on the far side, but it's been headed clear by their defence, and they will try and build an attack here. Ball comes wide, and looking for a way through, and they've kept the ball. We need to be winning this ball in midfield here. But they're coming again. Looking for that gap. There's the gap. There's the gap. And there's the goal. So once again, we're in this motion of not being able to hold on to a lead for that long. patience there until they could see a way through, and our new goalkeeper comes out, but just basically narrows the angle and he put it away. So short-lived lead. We're up to third. Not for long though. Visconti with a throw in to Laurie, and he's been tackled and had the ball taken off him. There's a danger they could be on the counter again. Get across to him. Albertini's won it twice, and I don't know what's going on. Albertini had won this ball. There it was. So he give it straight back to him. And the goalkeeper pushes it into the roof of the net. What do you have to do in this game? It comes and does some most stupid things. I'm going to berate the team. To be honest, absolutely disgraceful. I want to see something better in this second half. The goalkeeper was atrocious in that first half. They have a throw in and could put us to the sword even more. And they're through again, and number 3, Potenza are doing us over here, and we are not in the game at all. Down to 18th, and I'm not surprised we get relegated at this stage. We need to berate the team again for the second time. Liliano Gimanel through to Capella. Can we get back into this game? As it currently stands, my answer to that one is no. Not seen any evidence so far of us being in this game at all. They're going to absolutely wipe the floor with us, I think. Marchilangi did get across to that, and not finding a way through here. We do have a throw in, and I am tempted. Rovgalia is going to come off. He's having an absolute pants game in front there. I don't have any out and out strikers on the bench, strangely enough. We could put Golfo in there. I'm thinking maybe put Golfo, Rovgalia and Golfo, swap them over, and then what we'll do is we'll bring on Piccolo. Bring Piccolo on for him. Pump fist. Confirm sub. Visconti throws into Comi. Back to Visconti to Laurie. Visconti crosses it in, but it's headed clear, and they've picked the ball up in midfield and attack us again. Silvestri brings it down, out to Maserani, to Mata, to Ravgalier, out to Albertini. Long ball to Visconti, back into Mata, to Laurie. Cut out. This is what we're not defending, and that's in. Golfo, I told you he was good. And Golfo gets on the score sheet. But those are sort of tackles that we're not putting in. Good win here. Bouncing ball, and Golfo gets us back in the game. We're still going to make the tactical changes. Yes. Ball's headed out. Maserani to Laurie. Laurie back to Clayton. Clayton to Laurie. Back to Clayton. To Silvestri. Albertini. Albertini tries to cross it looking for Piccolo. Didn't get there. And they've picked it up in midfield. And we really need to be winning. I was hoping that with Laurie there we might win some balls in midfield. But it's not happening. Come on, guys. And it's through. Look. Potenza are up. They've got better XG than us. They've definitely come back into this game without any shadow of a doubt. And with 80 minutes gone, we need to make some changes. Laurie is tired. I'm not surprised. 39 years of age. You would expect him to. Let's bring Rizzo on, or do we bring De Paolo on? Let's bring Rizzo on for Laurie. I've got faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. We have a throw in on the far side. Albertini to Golfo. To Albertini. Back to Maserani. Sorry, I thought it was Golfo. Gone out to Rizzo's on the ball now. Rizzo to Visconti. Visconti. Back to Rizzo. Rizzo out for Visconti, looking for him to go wide, but he didn't go wide. Rizzo comes inside. He's tried to have a shot. It's got blocked, but he's managed to pick it back up again. He's pushed it out wide for Mata. Mata's kept it in. Back to Albertini. Can he get the cross in? He can. Oof. And I'm not sure who that was. It was Golfo. I think put that over the top. Looking to get in on the score sheet there. I think we're going to end up losing this game. We've got chances to make a couple more changes. Mata for De Paula. Or do we bring Diallo on? Bring Diallo on. And Visconti. Pellegrini. Make those final changes. And see if we can do anything. I don't think we are. We're going to lose this game by 3-2. Disappointing for two reasons. One is losing on the first day of the season, and losing at home as well. Simply put, that was not good enough. We should have won that match. And Manciani had a poor game. I think he will miss the next game for sure, as we await the media action. Palermo up next, and that's not going to be an easy game by any chalk of the imagination, for sure. We're still struggling with the technical stuff here. I don't know why we've gone on a go slow. Are going to continue. And Catania and Potenza. That is the score. Still games to play, and I don't think Palermo have played. We're 17th at the minute, which is not where we want to be. Palermo have played and they've won their game. Who were they playing? They were playing Picano, and they won 2-0 away from home. That's going to be a difficult one. Our second game of the season. Right, the computer obviously needs to be shut down and rebooted, so we will come back for the second game, which will be against Palermo. And you rejoin us before we go and have a look at the team that's going to play Palermo in this second game of the season. Quick look at how it all ended up in the first round of games. Avellino are on top, having won their game 5-0 against Nocerina. and so by virtue of the goal difference they are top of the table. Looking good. We currently are 12th, which is the top of the bottom, if that makes any sense. Probably on alphabetical order as well. So that's how that looks for the minute. Right, without any more to do, we will go through to the team that we've selected for this game against Palermo. And this is the team that we have selected for this game today. Manelli returns in goal as a sweeper keeper. Visconti, Clayton, Silvestri and Albertini make up the rest of the defence. And then in front of them, Lori and Mattia continue their midfield acquaintance. Just check in to make sure that he's in his best position. I think he is. And Mazzala roll for him. Yep, I think that's how they do. Menar comes in on the left side of the attacking midfield. Golfo moves to the right. It's not his preferred position, but he's moved out there to bring Menar in on the left. And then Pecorino and Rovgalier are up front. Pecorino back in, but he's can only play 75 minutes, so we'll need to change it around. Do we have a striker on the bench? I ask myself. We do. Comi is on the bench, so Comi will probably come on for him. Not quite sure why we're not paying Pekar, to be fair. It seems a bit of a strange... I'm tempted. No, we'll bring Pekar on. There must be a reason why my assistant manager wants to do it this way round, so we'll do it. On the bench then, Machagani, who didn't play particularly well in the first game, Pinto, Pekar, Comi, Pellegrini, Emasso, Gatto, Calpai, Mazzarani, Piccolo, Sanchi and Diallo. Interesting thing about that is a lot of the players that were mainstays of the team last season that are on the bench this season, or certainly at the moment. Pecorino hopefully can turn the taps on for us. It's going to be a difficult match against Palermo, always is. And go through to the dressing room. And I'm going to pump fists. We owe Palermo from the last time out. Pecorino's composed. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. We've got the big boulders at the top. Not many people in. I'm not sure what that means quite. We have a corner early doors which goes up at the top. I'm not sure if that was Silvestri getting the header in there. We've moved up to 15th, or down to, it says up to 15th, but I think that's down actually. Sure, we were 12th. Visconti with the throw in to Menar. Menar finds Lori. Lori finds Rovgalier to Menar, puts it through for Pecorino's. Tried to put it through Pecorino, and actually in the end, I'm not quite sure who had that shot, but just wide of the upright. Lori is tiring fairly quickly there in midfield. As half time comes, it's all square. 6 shots, 1 on target, 50% of the possession to their 2 shots and 1 on target. So we've had slightly better of the first half, but only slightly. We need to improve in the second half. Coming back shortly with the second half. And you come back for the second half. No changes from our side. I don't think there's been any changes on their side as well. Let's get the second half underway. Albertini picking up a yellow card. We have a corner. Visconti cut that in short to Lori. Back to Visconti's. Curl that in, and that's hit the crossbar. It's come back. Rovgalier gets our first goal of the game. And 58 minutes gone. We've taken the lead. A little bit of a different kick, this one. Gone to the edge of the area to Lorry and then back to Visconti. Visconti in. Ravgalia heads it onto the bar, the crossbar. Come back to him, thankfully, and he's tucked that one away. Right, through to 70 minutes. Lorry is tired. It's time to make a change. First off, we'll bring Maserani on, or do we bring Diallo on? We'll bring Diallo on for him, but we're also going to make this change out on the right side here. We're going to put Golfo back on his right, on the right side. Mind you, Mena is playing quite well, so it seems a bit rough on Mena, but Golfo, he's not playing his best out there, and I am tempted to change this around. Golfo on there, and we will bring on, I've lost him, Pekka for Mena. Puts us with those, and then Pecorino's not having such a good game. I think it's a good chance to bring on, he does need to come off 75 minutes, so there's a good point in time to take him off and bring on Comi. Confirm the substitutes, and away we go. And get to 80 minutes. We have a throw in. Albertini now picked up a yellow card as well. Mata picks that up. Diallo back to Albertini. Albertini to Diallo. Diallo to Mata. Mata to Pekka. Diallo and Mata. Ravgalia. Comi. Albertini now looking to get a cross in. He's not. He's gone inside to Mata. Then tries to get the cross in, which is blocked. But Diallo tidies up. He's got it back out to Albertini. Back to Diallo. Pekka. Rongalia straight at the goalkeeper. And I think he was offside when he took that shot, which was a bit of a shame. Right, we do need to make some more substitutions. They have a throw in. He's in their area. Visconti is tired. Pinto is the obvious change for him, and we've got one more in the box. Mata is tired, and Maserani comes on for Mata. They are our changes. Get out there, make a difference. Both of them are pumped up for that. We have defensive duties to do first. They come forward, and this is the first attack, but it's broken down. Ravgalia it's back to Ravgalia. He's got blocked. Ravgalia is having terrible trouble getting through there tonight. Golfo to Diallo. Diallo tries to get it through, couldn't get it through, and they are on the counter, and we're only that one goal in. He's tried to chip the goalkeeper, but Manelli having none of it. And 89 minutes gone. I think it's high time that we changed from balanced. We are unbalanced already. Do you know what? I thought we were on positive, but I do remember that we actually put it to balanced. So we'll stay on balanced. And they have an attack, but it's headed straight at Pekka. Pekka finds Golfo. Golfo comes inside. He's backheeled it to Diallo through to Pekka. Pekka's hit the outside of the post, and I think was offside anyway. Maserani runs through straight into the arms of Bindi. Long ball forward. Clayton cuts it out, and we have won that game by a goal to nil. So as despondent as we were in the first half, it feels like we've come to Palermo and mugged them, but we haven't. We've had a really... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. Can we go backwards? I think we can, actually. Yeah, there we go. 13 shots, of 5 of which were on target, 1.93 xg and 51% of the possession. So I think we've done a job on Palermo at this one, especially away from home. Excellent stuff against their 8-3 and a 0.78 xg, 49% of the possession. So outstretched arms, that's a good win for us. Pleased with that. Ravgalia 7.5, which plenty of chances, but didn't seem to put them away. Manelli had a good game, Pecorino, obviously just coming back from injury, probably a little bit too early for him, really, and that's where we are. So we claim Sicilian bragging rights by winning that game first out, and we'll leave the post-match to the assistant. Table-wise, then let's have a quick look at the table. Let's have a quick look at the table. There we go. Better still. Right, so we're up to 5th place after 2 games. Still games to be played around us. With 3 points. Cavese have won both their first 2 games. This time out against a Vibonese, would you believe? And Potenza still to play. Right, what I might do is actually play through and see if we can get those scores up, which I'm pretty sure there they come, the rest of them. So we've dropped down to 5th now, with the other teams playing. So down to 5th, down to 8th from 5th. But we'll take that. 1-1, lost 1. Been nice to have had a winning start to the season like we did last year, but never mind. We'll do. Potenza, they lost their second game. Who did they play? They lost 3-1 to Monopoly. So interesting times. It's all over the place. Anybody could beat anybody is pretty much how it is going from the way things are. Cavese have won both their opening 2 games. So has Salernitana. They came down, of course, and Avellino 1912 off to a very good start as well. So all things are looking good on the table. Right, so we're okay with that. We will come back and we will play a few games. We will be back against Salernitana at the start of October, away from home, and Tourists at home. They're our next 2 games. We have the Coppa Italia Liga Pro second round. We haven't had drawn yet, so we'll probably play those 2 and then come back for that, and Olbia in the following episode. But that's how we'll go for now. So we will see you for these next 2 games. All that's left for me to do is to say, hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button to keep up to date with all future episodes of this and new series as they are released. New episodes of the Sicilian Defence are currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel and more, why not follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM is where you need to be. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you on the next episode. It'll be episode 12 and it'll be out on Friday. Until then, goodbye.